Welcome to our Holy Tuesday meditation. Holy Tuesday is one of the busiest days of Holy Week for Jesus. He begins it by teaching in the temple courts. The Sanhedrin seed the crowd with several spies to ask questions, trying to catch him in controversies. He comments on the poor widow's gifts. He meets with a group of God-fearing Greeks, and he ends the day by offering his analysis of the coming age, what we popularly know as the Olivet Discourse. The entirety of Holy Tuesday is found in Luke chapters 20 and 21. The one thing that caught my attention was the controversy that the Sanhedrin spies tried to catch him in regarding taxation to Rome. It's found in Luke chapter 20, verses 20 through 26. And they figured they had the perfect thing. If Jesus says, yes, pay taxes to Rome, the crowds are going to leave him. They're going to alienate him because they don't like Roman occupation, nor do they like paying taxes to Rome. If he says, no, don't pay your taxes to Rome, then the Romans are going to view him as some sort of political zealot, some sort of political radical that they should arrest, possibly even put to death. So for the Sanhedrin, this is a win-win. They figured they've finally got him, the one thing that will trip him up and ruin his career and put him out of their misery. But it's interesting how Jesus responds to them. He answers their question with a question. He says, show me a denarius. And one of them hands him one of the coins. And he says, whose image is on this coin? And of course, the image of Caesar is on the coin, and the inscription, an idolatrous inscription, is Caesar is Lord, is on the coin. And they hate to give the response. They know that he's going to get out of the trap. But this is what Jesus says to them. He says, then give back to Caesar what is Caesar's, and give to God what is God's. In that, he does a couple of things. First, he avoids engaging in the most hotly contested political controversy of the day. He does not take sides in their political debate. He refuses to do that because he has a more important issue at hand, and that is whose image is on the human being. If you give to Caesar what is Caesar's and you give to God what is God's, he is creating an analogy to point back to Genesis 1:27. The image of God is in you, and you need to give back to God what belongs to him. And that really is the message of this short episode on Holy Tuesday. God's image is in us. He created us after his own likeness. And we have to ask the question, whose image are we created in? And then the follow-up question, the important question, have we given God what belongs to him? That is the message of this Holy Tuesday episode. Friends, have we surrendered ourselves fully to God? Have we given him what belongs to him? Our lives, every part of it, our work, our relationships, our finances, our joys, our recreation, our minds, our thought processes. Have we given him everything that belongs to him? On this day, let's pause and consider that God has created us in his image and our lives fully belong to him. What are the ramifications of that? What does that mean for our existence? We should make sure that we have fully given our lives to him. Every part of our existence belongs to him. Let's pause today and make sure that we've given back to God what belongs to God.